Hey everybody, I'm Michael and welcome to my channel. Today I will show you the step-by-step process to take if you are staking your algo on Yieldy and you want to unstake those funds. It's a really simple process, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to come up here and click on Use Yieldy. It'll open up their new little tab here. And then we're going to come up here and click on Connect Wallet. Now, this will pop up. You have to have an Algorand wallet. I am currently using the official Algorand wallet, but you can also use the MyAlgo wallet. So when I click on Algorand wallet, this QR code pops up, and I need to go into my Algorand wallet, as you can see right here. And then at the very, very top of the screen, I'm going to click on that little QR code button scanner, and then I'm going to scan that code, and then Yieldy is going to say, do I want to connect my account? I'm going to keep it here on this Planet Watch Keep 3 wallet that I got, so I'm going to click on Connect. And then once I'm connected to my Yieldy website, I can scroll down here, and down at the bottom of the overview page, you're going to see a way for you to stake some algo and get some tickets. When you stake the algo, one algo is worth one ticket, so the more algo you stake, the more tickets you get. And I'll show you why tickets are important in just a second. Right now, the estimated global earn for staking algos is 9%. If you've seen any of my other previous videos on staking on Coinbase, Coinbase only gives you 4% returns. So at the very least, staking with Yieldy is going to be more beneficial financially because you're going to be getting more returns. So to stake, now that we are connected, as you can see, we're connected right up here. If I wanted to sign out, I would click sign out, but I'm going to stay signed in. And scroll down here and click on the Stake Algo and Get Tickets button. And then we're going to go ahead and click on Stake Algo and Get Tickets again. Now this screen right here, we can either deposit some algo, we can withdraw, or we can claim. Now withdraw and claim are only available if you already have some algos staked in your account. If you don't, then you're going to head to the deposit, and then here you're going to choose how many algo tokens you want to stake. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and select 100%. See, that's how many I'm going to stake. I'm going to click on Next. And once I click on Next, it's going to pop back open in my Algo wallet on my mobile device, and I'm going to have to confirm these transactions. So if we tap on where it says multiple transactions, you can see all of the different transactions happening when you go to stake your algo. You can see there's an application call, another application call, and then a payment. Now the payment is very, very low. It is only 0.001 algos, which is so small. It is pretty incredible how low they have been able to keep these fees. And so everything looks good to me. I'm going to come back here and click on Confirm All Transactions and then click Accept. And once that's done on the website, you can go back and it'll show you that your transaction has either been successful or had an error. But for me, the transaction was successful, so we can go ahead and close this window. And coming back to our stake pool area, we can see that I now have 9.14 tickets. Now, we can see that I have 9.141 algo that are currently staked, but it doesn't show any tickets yet over here. The whole reason for this ticketing system is just an incentive for people like you and me to deposit some funds, to get some free rewards. It's a no-loss website, so you're not going to lose any money doing it this way. But once you stake here, you are entered into this raffle, where you can see the estimated prize is 29,000 algos, which is pretty incredible. It's probably around $45,000 worth of algos right here. So if we go ahead and refresh the page, hopefully the tickets will show up, and give it a few seconds. There we go. You can see that the I guess it didn't want to stay in there. But the tickets are in there. You can see that one algo deposited equals one ticket. Let me go ahead and refresh one more time just to make sure that my tickets are in there. Sometimes the app can be a little bit fidgety. I know that the tickets are in there and I'm not worried about it. But once you do stake some algos, you will get the equal number of algos in tickets, and then those tickets enter you into this raffle. Now you will notice this odds down below. Essentially, the higher number of algos you stake, the higher number of tickets you get. And the higher your tickets, the better your shots of winning this entire prize is. So just keep that in mind. If you're only staking 9 algos, you're probably not going to win anything because your odds will be at 0%. But the more that you stake here, the more tickets you will be able to get here. Now let's say you staked some algos and you got some tickets, but then you wanted to unstake the algos, or you wanted to claim some of these rewards that you get from staking algos like this Yieldy token. So let's go back to the overview page and scroll down to the bottom. You can see I've got some staked algos here, but I don't have any staked Yieldy here. Now this Yieldy token is a token that the Yieldy website gives you for staking algos. The more algos you stake, the more Yieldy tokens you get. And then with those Yieldy tokens, you can come back over to the staking pools tab and you can view all of the different ways to earn extra money based on the number of Yieldy tokens you have. So if you were to stake some algos today, and let's say you got one Yieldy token today, you could come up here and you could stake those Yieldy tokens and get some Yieldy and algo in return. If you didn't want Yieldy or algo in return, you could come down here and stake some Yieldy for OPUL. You could do it for gems, you could do it for Smile, and I'll show you in just a minute how to actually get those Yieldy tokens. So heading back to the overview page, scrolling down, we are currently staked here as we saw earlier, but let's say we wanted to stake some Yieldy. How do we actually do that? Well, in order to get some Yieldy, you can either use a website called tinyman.org and you can convert some of your algo into Yieldy so you can then start staking Yieldy. Or if you want to wait a little bit of time, this staked algo will actually give you rewards in the Yieldy token. So it's up to you. You can either buy some Yieldy token or you can wait and claim your Yieldy tokens from this website. And the way to do that, the way to check is if we come up here and click on stake algo and get tickets again, and then we come up here and click on claim rewards, or down here at the bottom, claim rewards, you can see there is a 9-hour wait, and this is just how long you have to wait before the rewards accumulate in your account. But if you were to come up here and click claim rewards, this is where the amount of Yieldy tokens would show up depending on the number of algo you staked. So in about a day or so, I will be able to come back into my account and click on the claim and get those rewards. But I actually have some Yieldy tokens in my account. So let me go ahead and log into a different wallet where I've got those Yieldy tokens stored. I'll show you how to stake them and then how to actually unstake them in just a minute. So I just realized I didn't actually have any Yieldy tokens in my wallet. So I'm going to go ahead and go to tinyman.org, as you can see right up here, tinyman.org. Click on Go to App. And I am going to convert some tokens from here into the Yieldy token. So here I'm going to select the max number of algo that I can actually use. And the reason why it's very, very low is because I only have a few algo in my account. The reason why I chose max is because the website will then be able to tell me how many algos I can convert successfully while still paying the swap fee in algos and this slippage price that happens on all these different swap websites. So I'm going to go ahead and swap this amount of algo for this amount of Yieldy tokens. Click on swap. And once that looks good to me, I'm going to click on confirm swap. Then it's going to pop up on my mobile device in my Algorand wallet. As you can see, again, we've got some multiple transactions happening here. We're essentially paying this website to make the conversion for us. So I'm going to go ahead and click on confirm all transactions and click accept. And back here on the website, you can see that it's sending the transaction. And in just a few moments, you will see the Yieldy balance increase in my wallet. So now we can come back to the Yieldy website and give it a quick refresh. And now we are going to connect our wallet again. So we're clicking on Connect Wallet, click on Algorand Wallet. You're going to scan that QR code using our app. That's the wallet that I want to select. And then as you can see right up here, I've also got 9 Yieldy tokens that I just converted from Algo. So now that we have some Yieldy tokens, we can come down here over to the staking pools section. And let's say we wanted to stake some Yieldy and then get some Yieldy and Algo in return. We would click on this section here, and then we would click on Stake. Now, instead of depositing Algo to stake, we are going to deposit some Yieldy because as you saw here, we are going to stake some Yieldy. Click on Stake, and now I'm going to select the maximum number of Yieldy tokens to stake. I know this is kind of a confusing process, but it is really, really simple once you get the hang of it. Now that I've selected the amount that I want to stake, click on Next. Then my wallet will show up again. It'll pop up with this multiple transaction request. I'm going to assume everything's okay, so I'm going to click Confirm All Transactions, then click on Accept. And then the website will do its thing. It'll make the transaction if it's successful, and then we will go from there. And here we go. We can close that window now. Now, if we refresh the page one more time and we look in our staked balance here, you can see that my balance up here is down to 0. And so far I haven't earned any rewards because I haven't waited enough time. But if we go back to this overview page, we can scroll down, and over here you can see that I have 9.442 staked Yieldy tokens. And with these Yieldy tokens, you're earning 42% annually. So at the very least, if you don't have any Yieldy tokens and you only have some ALGO, you can stake those ALGO here, get 9.2% annually. And then as you start to earn rewards, which will be paid in the form of this Yieldy token, you can take those tokens, come over here and click on Stake Yieldy, select the stake pool that you want to enter, and then actually stake those earned Yieldy tokens in here and earn even more money. So overall, this is just a really great way to earn a little extra of ALGO and Yieldy, and then if you start to get a little bit more adventurous and you want to stake some Yieldy to get some OPUL or some gems to gems, in order to do all of this, you have to have some ALGO to begin with. It's a really simple process, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below. But let's say you went ahead and you staked some Yieldy tokens, as you saw over here on the overview page. I am now staking 9.442. Well, what if you want to remove those? How do you actually unstake those tokens? Well, what you can do is click on Stake Yieldy here, and we're going to select this pool. Instead of clicking on Stake, we're going to click Withdraw. And here, Withdraw, we can see that we have 9.442,176 staked. We can take all of it, we can take 50% of it. Just know that as you take out more and more of this, the less you will earn in those annual rewards. So if you only want to take out a little bit for now because you realize you wanted to convert from Yieldy to ALGO or something like that using that tinyman.org website as we saw right up here, you could essentially do that. You could take out 2 Yieldy tokens here, or if you wanted to remove all of it, you could click on 100%. It's up to you, but just know that however much you click, make sure you have enough ALGO in your wallet to cover the very, very, very small fees to do so. So for this example, I'm going to go ahead and click on 50%. I'll remove or withdraw or unstake 4 Yieldy tokens. I'm going to click on Next. And with every transaction that happens in this app, the Algorand or your MyAlgo wallet will pop up asking to confirm the transactions. And with all of these transactions, you'll have to confirm them and then click on Accept. It's about 0.001 ALGOs of a fee. And if we take a look at a calculator really quick while that's processing, the 0.001 multiplied by the current price of ALGO, which I believe is around $1.86, so it's really not that much money. So just keep that in mind as you're going through and making these transactions. That is the #1 reason why a lot of transactions fail, is because they don't have enough ALGO to cover those very, very small fees. So now that we've received the Yieldy back, since we unstaked those 4, you can see up here in your top right corner, we've got 4 here. And if we go back to our overview and scroll down to the bottom, you can now see I only have 5.44 staked. If we wanted to go through that process again, we're like, no, I don't want to do that. I actually want to stake those back. You click on Stake Yieldy, you come back and you say, well, maybe instead of staking up here to get this, I want to do this one instead, or I want to do this one instead. With each one of these different stake pools, as you click on Stake, you can choose how many Yieldy you want to stake here. Let's say we want to do 100. Click on Next. You'll have to go through the same process of accepting those transactions on your wallet. And once that's done and you pay the 0.001 ALGO fee, your transaction will go through if you did all that correctly. Now, let me just show you one more thing. Let's go back to the overview page. So over here on the overview page, this is the one where you're staking Yieldy tokens and earning Yieldy and ALGO. But what happened to that 4 Yieldy that I just staked? Where does that show up? Under the staking pools section, just go into the one that you staked, and you can see over here on the right hand side where it says staked. I'm staked in both of these pools, so that way you can kind of keep track of where you're actually staking. And in the next couple of days, I should be able to start claiming some of these rewards. But just know that every time you claim or every time you stake or unstake, you're paying a fee of that much in ALGO. So keep that in mind. Sometimes it makes more sense to leave these rewards in here until they get higher and higher. But just to show you, I can claim some rewards. Let's go ahead and click on Claim. And then it's going to say I'm receiving some OPUL for staking Yieldy. I'm going to go ahead and click next. And then my wallet's going to pop up again, asking to confirm the transactions. That is all done. And then once that's done, I should see some OPUL tokens in my wallet. And I'll go ahead and refresh a couple times. Just give it a few seconds. Got to be patient here. But as that happens, there you go. In my wallet, now I have some OPULus or OPUL tokens in my Algorand wallet. So you can see that it's a really simple process to move money around with this Yieldy website. It's super simple, super easy to navigate. The number of ALGO you stake in this website is going to show up here. The number of either Yieldy or whatever, this is just happens to be the Yieldy to Yieldy and ALGO token receival area. But the more that you put money into this, the more you'll get out because it's a free website. You're not actually going to lose your money. All of it is stored here. It's a no loss. It's a win-win for everyone. And as you get familiar with staking on here, then you can move over and start staking on different platforms. Maybe you can earn more than 9%, or maybe you can earn more than 56% with this. If you did want to buy some Yieldy tokens, you can follow those steps where I covered how to do that on this tinyman.org website. And overall, it's just a really, really easy way to make a couple extra dollars staking money that you're already invested in, like ALGO and Yieldy. So overall, I hope that was helpful. If you did find it helpful, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one, and I will see you guys in the next video.